Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Let me get some music going here.
Welcome back, Jay.
Alrighty. So we are back doing the Horizon Decades Festival playlist week 4 here. Alright, we're on spring now, and we're going to do the quick and easy walkthrough here. Would any of these give you the aerial nomad? Okay, yeah. So we're going to start with the trial. You guys know how we do it. The restrictions is 2010's Modern Muscle. These are all the Modern Muscle cars eligible. I think car that gives us the best odds, strangely enough, is going to be that RTR spec. Although that 2013 Shelby could be a huge advantage too. But I'm feeling it. We're gonna go with the HSV here. Okay, so we're gonna go this HSV. Very easy. Upgrades tuning. Go down here to the custom tuning, and then we load the setup. And it should pop up with a bunch of these. Here's a trial tune immediately, the first one. Thank you, King Hamist. Share code right there on screen for you guys. It's very simple. You do this every week. If you don't know how to tune or you don't want to tune, it's just a lot easier to get these guys know what they're doing. They're on it like immediately every day. So, I mean, odds are if they have the most downloads, their tune's probably going to be the best, just being honest. Not that I don't know how to tune, I just know it's going to take time, and I'd rather get this done as quickly as possible for you guys. Alright, so we have the HSV. Alright. Message center. Look at all the gifts, because I've been wheel spin grinding like a motherfucker. Hence the 22 million coins. I've been really just trying to get my final 2 cards done. Not to brag or anything, but super weird. But yeah, so missing 4. I've been trying to wheel spin these 2, the Ferrari Tributo and the Dodge Dart. I cannot get these off the wheel. I don't even think I've ever seen the Super Stock on the wheel. And I've seen the Tributo like once, and I've spun at least 300 wheel spins. These are ridiculously hard to get. We'll be getting that Mercedes today, and I already have the GR in my garage right now, so. Alright. Enough about that. Jump back in the playlist here. We're going to go all the way over to the trial. And we're going to find us a team. You guys know how we do it. We do it the same as always. Oh yeah, this car is going to drive like a champion. You can already tell by the way it's gripped up for the class, the muscle. Heavy car, and it still wants to hug the road. We like that. Okay, looks like we've gotten a team. It's always better and easier to do this the first day, the first chance you get, at least the trial. If you can only get on for like maybe an hour at night or something after work, because I work too, I get it. You know, it's not easy. I'm pushing personally like 40 to 60 hours a week driving, and then on top of that, I've got the full-time YouTube gig. You know what I mean? I'm never not making content when I'm at home. I do all this for you guys, at least for Forza, because I've been asked multiple times to help you guys out, so here we are. I do this every week, and I'm going to continue to do this every week as much as I can. I don't think I'll miss one, but it might get uploaded a little later. It won't be, the exact day every time. It might be Friday, it might be Saturday it gets uploaded, but you guys will have it, okay? All right, ooh, Bowie knife. Always a Bowie knife. Okay, here we go. I knew the caddies were going to scan ahead, so I just hope they can steer. Say hi, you're on camera. The lovely wife. Okay. Alright, bro, if you're gonna pass me, pass me. I'm not trying to cut you off. We're trying to get into this together. Very important to not drive like an asshole. We are all on the same team. I mean, realistically, I'm already in position to be doing just fine. As long as I don't make a mistake that's severe, I should be okay. But our teammates need to figure it out and pick it up, man. All of us should be in front of the first three guys. Had no choice but to take that hit. I gotta catch up and close the gap. These guys are way faster in the straights. Don't push him. I shoved that AR off the course to give us at least some points. That was me sacrificing my lead for that. And we'll see if that strat actually works out in our favor. Assuming everybody passes him. But our teammates can't seem to figure it out, bro. Okay, so we end up losing the very first run. These anchors on our team need to leave. Like, you can't only have 100 points. You're gonna lose this for us, man. So these two down here in 10th and 11th, they've given us 200 while giving up 600. Or 400 each, so 800. And it's like, what are we even doing? Actually, no, it'd be 5, yeah. Yeah, they each only have one, so they're in front of one person. Yeah, so it'd be they're giving up 1,000 points together. And if they both were gone, we would win. So hopefully this time they'll do the right thing. Maybe go and find a better build or figure out how to drive. I mean, this isn't easy. I'm not going to sit here and say it is. I've been doing this since the very first Horizon, so it's like, I've got it down pat at this point. But you can't hop in and expect your team to carry you. It'd be one thing if we were fine. We had 3 guys up here leading the pack every race. But that hasn't been the case yet. Come on guys, figure it out, let's go. The strat that you can do is like I did, you can actually wreck the AIs out if you find the opportunity. It will give your team 3 points and it will help your slower guys at least have somewhat of an advantage getting into the run. Good. Good shove. Good shove. Whoever's in third just did that one. Shove him off. If you're gonna fucking brake that hard, shove him off the course. Thank you. There we go. All right, we've officially got the lead. Now we just need to play for position. The whole team's good. Just running for position, you'll be all right. So we only give up 100, we get 500 for the team. 2 of our teammates got 600 each. That's easily enough to carry the other guys. All right. We like that, we like that. And the other 3 gave up. Wow. They absolutely gave up all the points. So we end up losing because they didn't quit. That's diabolical. Don't ever drag ass on your team like these kids just did. See, now I've got to go through it again. All because our bottom 3 decided to drag ass and not quit. They already knew they were going to come in last, so they finished solely to prevent us from getting the win right there. That's what they did. You already knew you were in 11th. There's nobody behind you getting you points. You literally finished the race on purpose so that we would lose. Plain and simple. It's basic math, guys. Basic math. So that'll be right there in this 4-week series. That is the first time we have failed a trial. Oh, it's given us another run, huh? That's strange. Oh, no, wait. I think that guy quit. I think that guy that was dragging ass on us quit at the last second, giving us an advantage here. This run, this build, that this guy built. The gears are quite a bit shorter than I would like for this. I'm sure this build is like phenomenal if you use assists. So also keep that in mind. If you use assists, it's going to slow you down. You're not going to be as fast in the straights on the high end of the gears if you're in auto. And then of course, traction control and stability control, you'll lose speed because the car will automatically brake whenever you almost break traction. That's how it counteracts. So, things to keep in mind. Homie in first right in front of me quit out. Okay, so Bowie Knife behind me has 5, which tells me oh, never mind. 17, they have to quit out. You don't have a choice. If you're at the bottom barrel, you have no choice but to quit out right now. You cannot anchor your fucking team like this. Like, the bare minimum to provide for your team is 300. If you can't put up 300 while losing 300, then yeah, see? Because he finished, we lose. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. You can't do that. You cannot anchor your team like that. If you're at bottom barrel and you're not you're not earning at least 300 points for your team, you have to leave. You have to. You cannot finish the race. Not right for you to deny everybody else their opportunity. Some bullshit. I don't know why this thing is glitched like that and it keeps dropping me on the house. And now all of a sudden we're over here in the city. Weird. Okay, so I'm gonna see if there's a different one. I like rear-wheel drive builds, man. Okay. And so now we can come over here to the tunes. Rear-wheel drive purist. Ugh, I hate that it does that. Okay. Okay, so share code for the one I'm about to use is 824-216-936. Yeah. We're going to try the rear wheel drive. All-wheel drive tunes are great. They work okay-ish. They do struggle with steering through apex to the corners. They're great at powering out of the corners. And of course, rear-wheel drive cars have a higher top end of speed as well. Yes, no, I ended up needing the rest of today off, so we're here doing this early. I was going to do this when I got off work, but things happened and I needed to take the rest of the day. So now that that's all done with, I am home and I'm helping you guys. That's what I'm doing. Nah, bro. Okay, let's try this rear-wheel drive build. Hopefully we get some teammates, not some ass draggers, but we'll see what happens. It's just the thing is, the earlier you do it, the more there are good players in the pool of players searching to do the challenge. So the more likely you are to get it done. The only other option is to put together a ragtag team of people who are decent at driving, and you can do that. Or, you know, if you don't have time to make friends like me, you just do what I do, and it's do it as early as possible while the pool of players that's out there going for it is good. All right, I see a Viper. That's sweet. Viper's probably the best car for this, honestly. Sorry, dog. So yes, technically with traction control on a rear-wheel drive, I'd have better progress. This guy that's behind me is doing his absolute best to just hold him off. That's a great teammate right there. Trying not to hit our teammate in front of me. Okay, so that all-wheel drive tune is significantly faster in the long run because the corners are so tight, but right now I'm actually able to pull on straights. Like I said, I have the higher top speed. So there are some give and takes. Definitely some give and takes with this build. I still prefer this, don't get me wrong. Like, even though we're technically doing better as a squad right now, and I did better in the other car, I still like this one more. As far as the drivability of it goes. I think that guy in the Ford was also a rear wheel. Oh wow, so the three other players quit out. They outright just quit. Alright, so we win the first event. That's nice. See, that's what I'm talking about for teammates. When you, like, if you miss a checkpoint in something and you can't gain position, you know you're too far down, you might as well just already quit. I mean, not unless, like, if you're not giving your teammates any points, but you're giving up 600 points because you're behind everybody on the other team. It's detrimental unless, of course, we have P1 and P2. Then they're just kind of carrying and making up. But that's a determination you'd have to make on the fly. Damn, he's fast as fuck. Grip up, let's go. You have downforce. go. Yeah, I need to be a lot better on my throttle control and my shifts. Yikes, that sucks. So I'm not going to make excuses. I am really, really bad at racing heavy vehicles. Always have been. My area of expertise, I haven't hidden this from anybody for racing, and everything else is all-wheel drive, off-road racing. So on-road racing, very, very heavy cars, definitely not my thing. Even if I do on-road racing and toge and stuff, I like to do very, very light, nimble, agile cars. It's not about top speed for me. It's just a preferred style of driving. Well, we still are able to carry a gentleman who crashed. And we win. We complete the trial. Very nice. Okay. We have a Horizon play here. 3 awesome air skills in a custom racing championship and a rally monster. Okay. So custom racing championship, rally monster. Very nice. Go down here to rally monster. Oh yeah, we definitely got A's and S1s. Oh, and a B. Very nice. We got some options here. Cool. So we're just gonna start searching for this. We're gonna go real quick. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's the GR. We're gonna take a photo of that. 2 left. Obviously, the 2 that I don't have are the 2 wheel spin cars. Or no, I've seen the Dodge Dart. I've never seen the Ferrari Tributo. And the other one's the Mazda that's the reward. That's not even available till next season. Okay, so we got B-Class. B-Class Rally Monster, Opel. And the hope here is that we can just simply get these air skills in one run. Here we go, we got the Opel. Definitely should be able to do it in here. This is a stock Opel, by the way. This is not tuned or built. That's an awesome air. Ultimate air, which is better. That should be number 2. I don't know if that counted as awesome. Oh, it did. Okay, so that's all 3 right there. Now it's just cruising. We know we're gonna lose this. We're in a stock car. They're all tuned and shit. So we're just cruising to the finish. Because you do need to finish the race, I believe, for it to count. Shit talk out there. Oh! Like he's gonna spin. Oh, that was strange. Yeah, he tried to wreck me out. Fuck that guy. Got him in a stock Opel. Let's go. So I also believe you do need to finish the championship. That means it has to cycle through and complete. So it means it might take multiple races. And you know what? Even if it doesn't, we're still gonna do it just because I'm thorough and I'd rather not have to redo a whole championship just because. We need them anyway for the badges. And for those of you guys who don't like the long form of this with all the explanation, me yapping and yada yada, if you're looking for the shortcuts to them, immediately after the big video gets released, I'll be doing all of the main things in shorts. But for the main things like trial and the championships for tunes or anything like that, you will have to see the big one. I don't chop it up that much. But like the skill stuff, that's all turned into shorts for anybody who needs it. I usually include the tune codes for those too. Gave me a massive slowdown right there. clean race, man. If they pass you, let them pass you. There's no need to wreck people out. It's not like this shit's competitive, boys. Like, spec racing, that's competitive. You want to bump and rev and fucking use the dirty techniques to your advantage. Go play spec. I don't implore you to do that because they're watching spec for dirty drivers and they definitely hit you with bans. But, you know, doesn't stop people from trying. Oh, I'm getting slow. Brother, dropping me to 30 miles per hour in the slowest car in the lobby is diabolical. That's a flip. Super excited though. Got some stuff coming out later and I'm gonna film some of that tonight for you guys. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. I'm stoked. Assassin's Creed coming, actually released last night. Didn't get a chance to play last night because I had worked this morning. But we're gonna film the first episode of that here in a little bit. So if you guys are into that, stay tuned. Okay, so that should be the end of that championship, and that should count right there. Nope. All right, we do have to complete this one. This is event 3. I hate that they make you play a full championship. It's so dumb. At least I think it said complete a championship in Horizon Play. I think it said that exact phrase. So it's not just a race, it's a championship. Circuit, so this is going to get tight. Diabolical. problem is the transmission isn't shifting fast enough for the stock car to keep up with the turns and just the driving of the course. It's struggling to shift properly, for the downshifts especially. Yellow, we're going to brake a little early. Downshift twice. Send it into a rally drift to follow through. I should have shifted up, but I'm not going to. Missed the wide line. Wow, that kid's a fucking piece of shit. Got the better line. I'm still, and that's just how ridiculous it is. You instantly reeling for 3 years trying to make up for the moment somebody touches the side of your door in this game. It's honestly, it's one of the most frustrating things you have to deal with because there's nothing you can do about it to stop it. You just kind of get molested by people that are assholes, really. It's just accepted and it's okay by the community. Like, people like that exist. I hope that kid gets recorded. I hope he gets every bit of a ban that he deserves. Moving on. People don't realize that the toxicity you let loose in the community just because you had a bad day or your life sucks, it drives people to not buy the next game, or it drives people to not spend money on the DLCs for this game, which in turn leads to less money for the game makers to put out new content. And I've been hoping and I've been pushing them to release more body kits, even if they're locked behind a paywall, like a $10 customization pack or something, sponsored by like Mongoose for Mongoose parts, or other customizable body kits and such. I mean, it'd be a new way to get new sponsorships, see how much popularity those sponsorships have in the car culture and in the community on here. Also a chance for new and up and coming sponsors to make an appearance. So alright, so we're going to do this seasonal, get this Jeep Trackhawk here. Okay, so we got the seasonal online here. kind of about this one. I would like to run the Rocky, but it's just not. Yeah, we're gonna run the KC. So, you guys won't be able to use this car unless you have it. This is a Wheelspin exclusive vehicle, meaning that you can only get it off of Wheelspins. So, unless you farmed them like I have, and keep in mind I only farmed them because I've pretty much completed everything under the Discovery, so there's no way for me to legitimately just straightforward earn those Wheelspins. And I still haven't spun the final 2 cars I need for my collection, so. I have tried the auction house. It's impossible to find that Ferrari or to find a Dodge Dart. I have not found either. Especially when you're working. Like, just having the time is, ugh. Okay. So here we go. We're trying to hawk them down. This first event here. Trying to wreck you out, but it looks like Albert wants to crash, so. Yeah, this car is phenomenal for off-road runs. Pretty sure this is stock. I don't think I've built it, but I think it comes stock like this. This thing is surprisingly like very well tuned just naturally right off the rip. Sweet. All right, we get that first victory. We're going to use this thing to complete the championship entirely. Next one. All right, so we're already at 49 minutes. This is probably going to go on for at least another hour. Continue. Yes, for those of you guys wondering, I am wearing a Charles Woodson Raiders jersey. Easily one of the best cornerbacks to ever step foot on a football field. Yeah, man. If you guys like football, comment below, man. I love talking about football. It's a good time. I got some pretty crazy hot takes, at least from what I've been told. And I've definitely got some, I would say, insight takes, too. drive it like a rally. It's just got a little bit too much power. It wants to slide out. That could have absolutely ended the race for us really right there. I'm pretty sure that was the race at the very end that we just did. Sweet. Okay, one more race in this championship, then we got one more championship, and then it's a bunch of extra stuff. Okay. Last one's down here. This one's going to be big, heavy, open-angled turns, and we're going to be stomping throttle through the mountains. Well, through the hillside. Better to instantly win the championship. I might need even less than that, but third or better pretty much guaranteed. Big jump, like where we have the suspension. I'm pretty sure we have the suspension and not even be hindered by the water. Yes, sir. We chose the right car for this. And this is stock, boys. No, I don't believe my drivatars are on unbeatable on my natural championships. It's whatever you have your difficulty set to is what the championships will be. I do kind of like how they did that. It used to be as long as it was highly skilled or better, it would count. But they're just allowing people to do it on whatever difficulty they want, I'm pretty sure. Bring it home, bring it home. All right. I think I'm on the difficulty just below the highest. Alright, the next one we are going to go for this. Solo reward is the aerial nomad. 2 circuits, 1 sprint. And we are at the sprint. This is a road racing championship? Yeah, we'll go with the cover car, man. I've just been a sucker for this car since Horizon 2 came out. This was the cover car for Forza Horizon 2, and oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. It's magnificent. Like, my favorite Lamborghinis, my top 3 are actually kind of... Like, the one is the Sesto Elemento. I just love the way that looks. Number 2 is like a tie between the traditional 05 Gallardo in lime green, or I would say the Reventon, the one that looks like the fighter jet, and then this one's my number 3 or 4, right behind those. Ooh. Didn't mean to wreck him out, but it happens. I was on the brakes, okay? Not a straight line drag here. Right there, all I did was let off throttle. I didn't brake. It's not always necessary to brake, even when you're the guide, the racing line. Even when that turns like bright red, you can look at your mini map and determine like whether or not you really need to brake or if you just want to let off throttle. This car is just magnificent, man. It's so nice. Stock. I have not upgraded this. Drives like an absolute champion. Okay. So we get the first one. Alright, we got a little circuit here. Hopefully this one's only 3 laps, not 5. If it's 5, that sucks. Hey man, you guys comment under the video if you guys think that they went way over the top with how bad they decreased the experience and the money grind. Like, I totally get them taking out the ability to enable like Anna's auto drive system for racing in general. I don't know why they would have ever implemented that in the first place. But I'm gonna be honest, man, like, I think they absolutely tanked their own game market price right there. They overvaluated money, and now anybody who just needs money is just going to Wheelspin Farm. And I think the only reason that they haven't tried to nerf that or do anything to that yet is they'd have to absolutely either pull the car that we're using, or they would, or they'd have to change a core mechanic, which is on the skill tree, they would have to like only allow you to buy a certain amount of cars and use their skill trees a certain amount of times or something. And that would introduce or change a core dynamic and mechanic within the game. You know, if they allowed you to only buy a certain amount of one car or something, they'd have to make cars on the wheel spins. They'd have to make those exclusively cars you do not already own. That's the only way to make that fair, because then, you know, on the off chance you decide that you want to buy every car and you're just not getting lucky and you're not getting the right wheel spins, like, you'd essentially have to buy every car that offers a wheel spin on its skill tree, earn the points, spin those wheel spins, and if you still don't end up with every car, the last option that you have is sniping off the auction house. Now, we're talking about destroying another in-game mechanic, because you'd have to limit how many times somebody could purchase the same car on the auction house. Because I literally bared witness. Alright, it took me until second star, level 81, to get my 240 SX. That's how long it took me. Alright, we're talking over 1,000 wheel spins at this point already. And I finally just got my 240 SX. I've literally seen people posting in multiple groups, especially on like Facebook and whatnot, like just multiple groups of people posting photos that they have like 13 or 14 of said car. So if they limited how many times you could get it, they'd only be able to get it however so many times, like 2 or 3 times, however they wanted to do that. And they'd have to sell the rest automatically on auction house. That's the only way. Which at that point, there wouldn't be a rarity for said cars. They'd already just be removing the rarity system. It's like, I want the satisfaction of wheel spinning those final 2, but it's getting a little out of hand, the fact that I've spun it damn near 1,000 times. I grinded for 16 hours in one day just to get those 2 cars, and I still didn't see them on the wheel spin one fucking time yesterday. It was so bad. I was so furious. I earned about like $12 million or 12 million coins on the wheel spins and whatnot, but getting those 2 cars, I didn't even see them on the rotation. It's crazy. Even till now, I've only seen the 240 on the wheel spin like 3 times. And I finally spun it once. So it's not easy to get those cars, man. Like, they gotta find a different way to balance it. Like, maybe you have a significantly higher rate of spinning a car that you don't have, so long as your garage is like stocked with every car. You know, obviously if it's like a wheel spin exclusive, it should have its own rarity. So like in this game, they have a lot of the wheel spin exclusive cars will be a purple or a gold in rarity, and I think they should be considered like Horizon Edition rares because they're only done on wheels. Or have them be their own color of rarity. Then everybody else can also easily determine, hey, oh, you can only get this through a wheel spin. Because I know you can go into the discovery page and see exactly how to earn each car. Like if it's grayed out or whatever, you can go into it and pull it up and it'll tell you exactly how to get each car. But not everybody does that. Come back here, Vance. Faked him out. Did that to somebody online yesterday too. Yeah, the Huracan might just be one of the most well-balanced racing Lamborghinis I've ever driven in a video game. I mean, I would love to drive one of these in real life, but you know, that's a dream of mine. Maybe if YouTube does something and makes it somewhere, or even my Twitch channel makes it somewhere, maybe I'll get to go and drive one of these at some point. That'd be super sick, but more often than not, even if I made a significant amount of money, I got all my bills paid and yada yada, and I was just making content for you guys. That's like the dream job, but I'd be pouring all of that back into you guys. I wouldn't be like I'd rather lift up my community, the people that have been there for me and supported me, than just be greedy and hog it all. Definitely gonna have fun, but I'd rather bring you guys up too. Speaking of which, shout out SOB. Let me throw up those stickers. Almost forgot. Move my big fat head down to the bottom right. There we go. Okay. We finished all those. We are going to do the drag meet. 2010 S2. Okay. Easy enough. Here. S2. Sort by year. 2010s. Yeah. Doing wheel spin cars, baby. Doing wheel spin cars. Oh, you left early, brother. Little Hennessy Venom. Wow. You've arrived at your destination. So just so you guys know, I sniped this on an auction house. I did not wheel spin this car. This is somebody else's tune. I did not build that at all. So we got that Mercedes. And we get the Lotus Exige. Very nice. Not done yet. Alright, we got that Speed Trap here. S2 2010s. I think we can do it in the same car, if I'm being honest. They want what? Say 205? I think we might be able to swing 205 in this. Alright. So we'll go year, S2, 2010s. Oh, I mean the GTR Horizon Edition. I mean, you got 2 wheel spin exclusives here. Oh, that's wheel spin exclusive. If you guys haven't gotten the 918 Spider, you have to get the Carrera and then get it through the or no, it's the opposite. You get this one and then you through its tree you get the Carrera. Oh, we got the Saline here. We could definitely do it in the Saline. Yeah, we definitely got some options. I thought we didn't have any options. Well, a lot of these can just be bought outright from the auto show, but most people have this Saline because we earned it, and you've had 2 opportunities now to earn it. And so we're going to use this Saline. All right. We go into tune, setup, load. That's road racing. All right. That's not the right one. Cancel. All right, so we're gonna use this one. 704-455-570. Saline S7. I'm so glad they put this car in the game. I love this car. First time I ever laid eyes on this car was when I was a kid in that 50 Cent music video 4 years ago. Woo! Yes, sir. This car's got some power, baby. Okay, here we go. You want to crest that. You don't want to full throttle it. 203. I think. Oh, we're 1 off. All right. Well, we'll definitely get it on the run up on this side then. Yeah, we'll definitely get it on the run up here. And if you think you can do this in auto, you might be able to, but you're just a lot better off doing this in manual. There we go. We got it that time. Okay. All right, and there is your speed zone. We got this danger sign. Honestly, I'm gonna try it in the same car. I know this is so sketchy to do, but I'm gonna try it in the same car just so you guys have fluidity. If I need a different car, I will change it up. But we're gonna try it in this one. So rewind is going to be your best friend for these, but it's looking like I won't need it. That should have been it right there immediately. That's a personal best too. Definitely completed. You can do it in that same saline. We got it. Okay, the last one is going to be that drift zone. S1 2010s. Okay, so we're going to start up top here. I believe this is the top side. 2010s S1. Here. And then we go down here to S1. 2010s S1. Oh, we got Formula Drift. That Toyota Corolla is fantastic. I could run my sponsored car, but I'm not going to. I think everybody can buy this car. That's not the cheapest. I want to get something that's cheap, like this Shelby right here. We're gonna do it in this Shelby. We can swing it. Okay, this is a stock Shelby. And just to double check the challenge, they won 140,000. Let's see if we can do this on a stock Shelby. Start out that way. Just kind of manji up, use your momentum, carry you through. Zig, zag, hard brake coming up, big corner, downshift, then back into the up. Follow through. Staying with the zigzag. And assuming you finish, that is going to be it. That's a stock Shelby. You can definitely do it in a stock car, guys. You don't have to spend all the money and upgrade it. I will definitely help you guys out. Okay. Up next. So that's going to be everything in the back half of the festival run for spring. We have a treasure hunt. It's going to be way out here in bumfuck Egypt. So we're going to spawn right here at the edge of this road. I'm going to get a aerial nomad stock, which you should have gotten as a reward. And we're just going to cruise out there and snag it real quick. So here's that stock aerial nomad. So it's right there on the edge of that beach. I was gonna see if that guy needed the link. Okay. So that'll do it for that one. Any photo from the 2010s in the air. Yeah, this car's from the 2010s, so we're gonna go take the photo at the park. And then we're also gonna catch some air and take a photo real quick with this aerial nomad. Like again, this is all straight up super easy. Should be able to get all of this done real quick like. Okay. So we got that. The next one is just taking a photo of it in the air, and then we will complete the list. So right here, literally, boom, photo mode. That's a gnarly jump. We like that. all done with that. Okay, up next, 6 stars at Trailblazers. Okay, so this part you are going to have to upgrade your car for. Trailblazers are actually kind of tough. Sorry, guys. Does that make it all wheel? Yep, we're about that. All right, so this is the one. Forzathon Seasonal by K1Z Bard. There's your share code 100256786. We're gonna rock this one. It's a big S2. Should be fairly easy. Okay. And then instead of doing this, we will switch it over to Trailblazers. So we got one right here. We're going to go ahead and get this one. We are going to zoom into this. I think we're going to spawn right here. We're going to go through the tree line to it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we got it. Dude, that's impressive. All right. So there's one, and here's... No, that's a long-ass one. No, we're not doing that one. Okay, we'll do Nachi Falls as well. No, that's the one that goes through the water. Hell no, that one sucks. I will do this one, though. This one's fun. I like that. So we're gonna start right here. This one's only hard because you have to be fast. You can't just take a stock one and do these. The Trailblazers are specifically designed to test your ability to handle your car on the dirt. So it may take you a few times, but with this build, I mean, you guys are watching me do it live. You can definitely do it.
Arrived at your destination.
Give it a little twisty turn right there at the back half. Still hammering throttle, kind of nudging it over to the green. Boom! Wow. All right. Playlist. We have... Yeah, that should have been all 6. Okay. I guess that didn't count. Okay, so let's do this one too. Why not? I guess maybe I got 2 on the last one. I don't know. Remember, it's a total of 6, so I mean, if you don't get it in 2, you can... Technically, you can do the same one again. I just don't recommend doing that, because it's not fun to do the same ones over and over and over again. Yeah, we get a new personal best there. And that should definitely be it. All right, 2 crash landing skills. Oh gosh, how do you do crash landing? I forget exactly how you do it. So what you do is you go over here, go to skills, crash landing. Perform an air skill, then smash an object. Oh, that's, come on, bro. We're in the forest right now, we can do this. There you go. That's all it takes. And a cross-country race in this should be very interesting. And we're gonna... No, I don't want We will do this one, though. I think this one was also in the championship, so... Do event settings. You can do this, confirm, car theme it, current car, they must use the same exact car, solo. Cool, so it'll be like a 1v1 scenario, custom race real quick, and they're going to be using the same car, so you guys should theoretically handle the same. Okay, so here we go. Damn, he's moving. Oh, that is exactly what we didn't want to have happen. Alright. We're gonna have to rewind. Unfortunate. Like worst case scenario shit is happening all at once. See, like we have so much power in this that it doesn't even want to grip. It's just spinning all 4 tires on the dirt, which is what you don't want to do when you're racing anyway. Overshot it. That would have been sad. Not out yet. Like we're still spinning. It's honestly like frustrating how much power there is in this. If ever somebody has said the phrase that there's too much power, this is a perfect example. Nothing assist could fix, but we don't do that on this channel. Awesome. Getting my fucking shit pushed in by an AI right now. Oh, what was that? Oh, make it make sense. Be your best friend in events like this. Alright, we will take it home. Very short, very simple. Took us about an hour and a half. So far, that's been our average to complete everything. It's been about 90 minutes per whole week of seasonal challenges. This would have been a lot faster had we not whiffed on teammates that first wheel spin of the trial, but happens. So there it is. For the dailies, a barrel roll skill. I'll have to show you guys how to do that. I'll probably make a short later on in the week for that one. I'll do another one for the showcase, I guess. Nah, I mean, you just have to complete it. Yeah, so you just drive it to the end. It doesn't matter what you get. Ultimate air skills. Just take an Aston Martin and jump it, boys. Not hard. 6 stars at speed traps. You could literally get 1 star at 6 different speed traps, or do the same speed trap 6 times. I mean, however you want to do it. Earn a lucky escape. I believe a lucky escape. Okay, jump a total of 2010 feet in any car from the 20. That's actually kind of a cool one. I'll do that one too. Lucky escape skill. Anytime you guys need skills, you just come in here, go to the skills page. Lucky escape. Where is it? These are all. Perform a near miss while drifting. Okay, yeah, that's. I mean, come on, that's easy. You're gonna get that one as long as you're just drifting through traffic on the highway. Oh, hey, look, there's another saline. Okay, boys. So that's gonna do it for this week of the spring season. All right, we'll finish this episode up by wheel spinning. See if we can get those 2 cars. Wow, that's bad luck. See, that's the luck I get. All right, we'll send this as a gift. This will go out to any of you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's your boy Axios. Oh, dude, again, right between. Oh, God. That's brutal. All right, I got you again. Free Audi. Oh, how about another free Audi? Send that one. This one's going to go to the new guys. Another Mazda. That'll go to another person. All right, we're 4 for 4. We get 175 grand. We'll take it. And any cars for us? No. Cool. Alrighty. And you know what? As a little bonus, I'll show you guys how to do the wheel spin grind. So, like, you essentially just find a way to earn as many skill points as possible. I mean, it's not difficult. You go over here, this page, go to car collection, scroll up to this car. One of the most iconic cars. It's going to cost you about 81 grand if you have the house, or 90,000, I believe, if you don't. Added. You can jump to the recently added cars, get in the car, and this will cost you 30 skill points every time, but this is how you have to do it. I mean, there really is no middle ground. It's head turner, table flip, smash and dash, where the fun begins, legend of rally, spinball wizard. We get a Ferrari, and we already own it. Just because I love you guys, I'm going to send this one out too. That's a quick 250K in somebody's pocket. Hopefully this car will bring you guys some victories. Other than that, I think we're just chilling, man. Yeah. Okay. It's going to do it for your boy Axios. Take care. Be the best you can be. And as always, remember, you are worthy.